Hello guys, it's me, Bad Jokes FM, back at you once again with another video. And today's video is going to be an experiment that is very important to me. It's about a subject in football at the minute that is very dear to my heart. It is the future of West Ham United. Who should be West Ham's next manager should we decide to get rid of Billic? So what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to skip through the following season with the updated transfer database from Sort It Out SI. So we're going to go skip forward a year with Billic in charge, and then we're going to go see how we get on with that, and then we're going to skip forward a year with Benitez in charge, and then we're also going to skip forward a year with Alan Pardew in charge. So hope you're all looking forward to that. I think it could be very, very interesting just to see what could happen this season going forward. And also one more thing, just before we do crack on to the end of the first season, is I do want to say that I have taken out the transfer budgets for the first window, just so it can be as it is in real life when the window closed. And so, without any further ado, let's go and crack on and see how Slaven Billic got on in his season in charge. Hello guys, we're back at the end of Billic's season in charge of the club, at least as far as the experiment goes. So let's go and check out West Ham, see how they've got on, see if Billic is still in a job, or see if he's lost his job or whatever has occurred. And he's actually been sacked. Francesco Guidolin, the ex-Swansea manager, I want to say, is now in charge of the club. If we just check his previous clubs, yeah, he was at Swansea, but he's now joined us, and he seems to have done okay, I think. Well, he's got to have done to still be in a job, and so he finished 8th in the table. Not bad. I would take that right now. So 8th in the table, and let's just have a look, see when it was Billic got himself sacked, and it was the 17th of December, so around about halfway through. Let's just have a look at the schedule, see how he got on for that first half of the season. And as you can see, first game up, exactly the same as in real life, but we got a 2-2 draw against United rather than being blown away 4-0 as it was in real life. So that's a result I would definitely take. But following that up, we had a 4-0 defeat against Tottenham, including where we went down to 10 men. So very disappointing result that. Drew with Palace. And who's Marco Roca? He's someone who's come in on loan. Defensive midfielder from Espanyol. Decent little player. Not anyone I'd be too excited about, if I'm being honest. But anyway, just got sidetracked there. And so Newcastle lost to them. Beat Bournemouth, then went on a dodgy little run there where we just couldn't pick up a win, but then got one against Southampton. Andy Carroll with a double, very nice that. Brighton 2-0 again, another victory for us. And so the game where he got sacked is that one there against Liverpool, which that run of 3 games, you've got to say is a bit arse to be sacking him on. To be losing to Huddersfield, you can sort of expect our fans to be angry about that. I know I will be if we do lose to Huddersfield tomorrow night. I will not be happy with that at all. And then to beat Watford 3-0, very nice result, even if Watford was down to 10 men. And then to go to Arsenal and lose, or have Arsenal come to us and beat us, wouldn't be too disappointed with that. But Arsenal are on the way down, so maybe we might expect to get a point or something out of that game. But then Liverpool lost that 3-1, and I suppose the writing was kind of on the wall then, so you can't really blame the board for sacking him too much. And then as for Guidolin, he took over on the 3rd of January, so he took over day after the Tottenham game, lost that one 2-0, but then he come in, and we go on what, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game unbeaten run. Very nice that. So things were definitely looking up as soon as he came into the club. Then we lost a couple on the bounce. Brighton drew with us. We beat Watford. Then we went 3 without getting even a point. But then last 3 games, beat Liverpool, beat Swansea, and and drew with Everton. So not a bad little run of games that, I think you can say. So to finish 8th in the table, like I say, I'd be very happy with that. And now let's just check out the FA Cup and the EFL Cup. EFL Cup lost to Liverpool 2-0. Dodgy little result that, but it's Liverpool, can't really moan too much. And then Brighton drew with them in the 3rd round of the FA Cup and then lost to them away on penalties in the replay. So as far as the cups are gone, we've done absolute rubbish. But league is where it's at. We've finished 8th, so very happy with that particular result. And so, well, Billic has been a monumental failure as far as this season goes. But Guidelin's come in, steadied the boat. And so let's go and see how one of the other managers, let's say Benitez, let's see how Benitez got on with his year in charge. See you guys in a minute. Hello guys, we're back with the end of Rafael Benitez's first year in charge. So let's go and check out West Ham, see how they got on last season, see if Benitez is still in the job, or see if our board have got rid of him. And oh my gosh, what on earth have the 2 blooming Daves done? That is ridiculous. So not only is Benitez not West Ham manager, I will prove to you he was, but they have done possibly the worst thing they could do as far as I am concerned as a West Ham fan. They have employed Big Fat Sam. Big Fat Sam has walked back into my football club. Oh my gosh. Not happy at all. Let's just go and say to you that Benitez even was actually in charge. And he got sacked exactly the same day as Billic. Okay, that's weird. That's a bit of a coincidence. You've got to say that. So, let's have a look. See how he got on in his half a season in charge. Can't really believe the board would have done that. But let's go, get rid of the friendlies, get rid of the cups and everything. And so Premier Division. Benitez started off alright. Beat West Brom, drew with United, drew Brighton, beat Burnley. But then after that, oh my gosh, look at that run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games without a win, only picking up the 1 point. But then followed that up with a result against Swansea. And then after that, another disappointing run. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 games without a win. Wow, you can see why Benitez did not last long at all. He did not deserve to stay. You could just imagine the uproar there would be if that happened in real life. But how do you make it any worse than 8 defeats on the bounce? You go and employ the blooming idiot, the blooming pie-eating muppet that is Big Fat Sam Allardyce. Oh, I am not happy at all. But let's see how he's got on in his half a season. He took over, when was it? 29th of December. So his first game was West Brom. Beat them, lost to United, thrashed Brighton. Wow, a Big Fat Sam team scoring more than 2 goals in a game. Shocking behaviour. And then we went 1, 2, 3, well, that's 4, 5, 6 games without a loss. So can't moan too much of that. But then to go 3, 6, 7 games without a win. But then to finish the season, we ended it brilliantly. 4-1 victory away at Spurs. So we got a win at Wembley. Well, hey, we got something out of this. And then beat Stoke, beat Leicester away, and beat Bournemouth at home. Javier Hernandez scoring our last goal of the season. Surprised he's still playing with Big Fat Sam in charge. And so let's go and have a look, see what's happened as far as the FA Cup and the EFL Cup have gone. And so EFL Cup beat Southampton, but then lost to Ipswich. Doesn't get any more West Ham than that. But as far as the FA Cup, we got all the way to this 6th round, beating Sheffield United, beating Hull, beating Huddersfield, but then losing to Arsenal 3-2 in what looks a cracking game. And so, how did we get on in the league again? I don't think I've even looked yet. I'm just so shocked at Allardyce being in charge of the club. We've finished 15th. So, as far as league tables go, Billic even did better. Billic did better, 15th in the table for Benitez/Allardyce, and Billic/Guidolin finished 8th in the table. So Big Fat Sam coming back into the club, you've got to say, is a monumental letdown. Not happy with that at all. If we just have a look at the transfers, as some arsehole outside is just beeping like mad. Sorry for the bad language, that's the only time you'll ever get it, but someone's being completely inconsiderate right now. And so if we just have a look at West Ham's transfers, so who have we brought in? Absolutely nobody. Okay, typical Big Fat Sam, not wanting to do too much. I thought you might want to do at least 1 or 2, get a bit of the old brown envelope money. But that is where we're going to leave it as far as that goes. I'll be back in a minute with Alan Pardew in charge. See how he's got on. Hello guys, we're back, and now we've got Alan Pardew in taking charge of the club. At least he was there at the start of the season. The way this experiment's going, he might not be there now. But let's go and have a look, see what has gone on with the club, see if we have managed to keep a manager for longer than a season. And wow, as you can see, I've finished this one a little bit earlier just so we can see where the league table is straight away. And the first thing you can notice is Alan Pardew has survived the whole season. A miracle has happened. Pardew is still in charge of the club. We have finished 7th in the table, so that's the best league finish we've had out of any of the managers. Another look at that gap from 7th to 8th, almost 20 points. What's that? That's 16 points, I believe that is, if my maths is correct right now. And a whole 7 wins, more than Newcastle. Massive gap that. Very happy with how that's gone. Let's go and check on the schedule, see how he started, how he got on through the whole year. And as far as the league season goes, didn't get a win for the first 4 games, drew with Southampton, lost to Newcastle, got absolutely spanked by Arsenal, and then drew with Huddersfield, but then followed that with a result against Bournemouth, 2-1, with the old Judas scoring against us. And after that, a few decent little runs, 3 games there without defeat. And then after that, we've gone 6 games there without defeat, including winning against Liverpool, who had 2 men sent off. Wow, mad game that. Beat Burnley away, beat West Brom, beat Palace, beat Leicester, and decent little runs. Never really anything too terrible. As if we have a look here, 5 games there without defeat, and yeah, I'd say I'm pretty happy with that. Palace, we beat them, beat West Brom, lost to Man U, but again beat Liverpool up at Anfield. That seems to be a thing in this experiment, that we can go up there and get a result against them, which is always very nice. And beat Stoke and finished up the season with a draw against Tottenham, 1-1. So not a bad little season that as far as the league goes. Very happy to have finished 7th. And if we go for the FA Cup, again Pardew's done quite well with us in the Cup. As everyone will probably know, he was our manager when we got to the FA Cup final. Was it 11 years ago now? Wow, how's it been that long already? That is madness. And so anyway, in this we beat Leicester in the Cup, drew with Brighton before beating them in extra time on the replay. and then beat Chelsea. A very nice result that. Andre Ayew with a double and Donnell Henry getting a game. Very interesting. Okay, but then losing to Arsenal again, 2-1. Dodgy little result that, but can't moan too much. And let's see how we've got on in the EFL Cup. And oh wow, we've won it. Oh wow, was not expecting that at all. We've beat Leicester on penalties in the third round, beat Bristol in the fourth, beat Watford 3-2, and over 2 legs we've beat Palace, 3-2, and then in the final we've done it again. We have beaten Arsenal in a major final, 2-1, Andre Ayew, and of course, just so fitting, it had to be the man crush, Manuel Lanzini, scoring the goal that ended up winning us the game. We have won the League Cup. We are in Europe next season. Phenomenal stuff. Wow, Pardew has brought us a trophy like he came so close to doing in real life. So happy with that. Let's go and check out the transfers, see how he's got on. And has he brought anybody in? Yes, he has. He's brought in Daniel Amati from Leicester for 8.25 million. And he's done okay. He's not played that many games, but I think he's someone who for the future is going to be quite good. And also he's paid 13 million for Stephen Coulter at centre-back. 26 years old is he? I swear to God I thought he was older, but apparently not. And again, he's done okay. Not played that many games, but he's done okay. He's come in and he's certainly helped the team out. And so I think that is where I'm going to leave it for now, lads. So if we just take a look back, in the first run through of this, we had Billic get sacked halfway through and then Guidolin take over to get us to finish 8th in the table. No cups won. And then second time around was the absolute nightmare scenario. Benitez coming in and getting sacked halfway through and then being taken over by Allardyce and finishing bottom half. Again, just nothing to show for that season. But then Pardew has come in. He's led us to 7th in the table and he's won us the League Cup. Can't ask much more than that. And so I do think if the board are watching this and they want to appoint a new manager, go back to the future, bring in Alan Pardew, and we will have quite a lot of success. And so that is where I'm going to leave it for now, lads. Hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have, give me a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel where I do daily FM content. And so if you do subscribe, hit the little bell button. And also follow me on Twitter at BadJokesFM. And only one thing left to say, or actually for this one, 2 things left to say. Number 1, come on you Irons. And 2, I am BadJokesFM. I am out.